Have you guys ever quit a job on bad terms?
Never.
Never. It's always been moving to the greener grass. Thank you for the opportunities here.
Yeah. I never quit or got fired. Oh, I never quit on bad terms and I never got fired.
Same.
Even when I fucking hated my job.
I technically got terminated once. I don't know if that means fired.
Was there drama?
That's fired.
Well, it was confusing because like
laid off.
I worked at a clothing store, but it was in my hometown. But then I went to college, so I was never in my hometown anymore. But I would like randomly come back and do a shift ever so often. But then they were like, you know, those call-in shifts for retail. So I'll call and like they wouldn't need me, so it cut to like I just never really worked. Even though I was still on the fucking payroll. So one day, my friend texted me and said, hey, I heard the manager's talking about you getting terminated because apparently you were using the employee discount and you weren't even working. And I was like, what? So because I hardly ever used an employee discount, I never did. And
So someone used your employee discount.
I don't know. So then I just never even addressed it. I was like, okay, I guess I don't work there anymore. Okay, bye. I never
so you
even
just
went
never
back.
showed up?
Yeah, well, because then apparently I was terminated and
What if your friend just wanted more of your hours? So she said that and she goes, hey, actually, Sherry says I could have her hours, so what's up?
Yeah. Wait, so you never spoke to the manager?
Yeah,
never.
No one
I'm not kidding because I
Still hired there to this day?
No, apparently I'm terminated.
Well,
They're still waiting for her to come in.
she calls in, we'll give
Yeah.
her some hours.
You know what's crazy? I'll tell you this. I just realized this the other night, right? I was chilling by my bed and it all hit me at once, but I was being sabotaged. And I fucking realized this yesterday. I was working in 2006, right? 2006.
It's been on your mind for a long time.
What pissed me off was like, I don't know why. So I was in charge of the inventory for the whole warehouse, right? And I kept getting the count off. And I'm like, why the fuck is this happening, right? And on top of that, I was pretty much a star player and I was working my way up really quick. And I think a guy's job was being threatened, which was my manager. It was the first time he was able to go to vacation because I came in. But when he came back, I think he felt threatened. And then, so he was sabotaging my work. Cause then just the evidence just came up to my head yesterday and I'm like, fuck man, it took me like almost like 20 years to figure this shit out.
No, I think you figured this out before because
I've heard this
familiar. This is a familiar story.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Yeah.
Or maybe the piece, maybe you had suspicions and now it fell together,
Maybe,
but
yeah.
I've heard
Yeah,
this
it's like
story.
tattooed all over your stomach.
Yeah.
Memento?
You're like, you know what? I'm gonna forget this.
Yeah,
so I
my
can find
Excel
out
sheet
again.
was off, and I would have to talk to the boss of the company, and like he's like, "Man, you're great, but I don't know, like you got to be thorough. Like there's mistakes here." And I'm like, "What? How did that happen?" And then like things will be shipped to the wrong place, and I'm like, "How the fuck did that get shipped there?"
That's cute.
There's so much tension in the workplace, you know?
That's cute.
See, I'm an honorable worker, right? So like when people sabotage my work, like there's so many games that are being played. People make you look like a bad worker because they'll fuck your work up because they don't want to work as hard. If you create a new standard of how things should be, they'll be like, oh fuck, well I have to work harder now too to match that dude. Or now he's gonna take my position, and I'm just like, damn, there's so many games like that being played. It sucks.
Yeah, workplaces can be really, really
does,
toxic.
yeah.
Really, really toxic. Here is a video that went super viral of a girl quitting her job, and
Oh my god, I saw this!
this is how she went out.
Fuck you. You're
Basically.
This is how she went out.
Is that a bottle?
And I saw her follow-up TikToks.
No, it's Santa
Oh,
Claus.
I haven't seen those yet.
It did, I mean, I'll explain it. I mean, it's so small.
Okay.
Wait, is that a bottle of sriracha in the back?
It's Santa Claus.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, you should start over, What'd she
shit.
say?
Low
She says
too.
fuck Walmart.
Oh,
Fuck
she said-
Walmart.
I love Walmart, man. Fuck her.
Well, I think she said it a couple times. Here we go.
Hey, fuck Walmart. I just want to say that.
I just want to say that.
It's cool. You're cute. You're allowed to fuck Walmart.
Attention, all Walmart shoppers, associates, and managers. My name is Shauna from Cap 2, and I just want to come on here and say Henry is a racist, stinky prick. Giovanna is racist.
Giovanna.
Elias is a prick of a manager. This company fires black associates for no reason. This company treats their employees like shit, especially Cap 2, and Jimmy from Sporting Goods, Joseph the cashier, Larry from Garden Center. You are all perverts. And I hope you don't talk to your daughters the way you talk to me. Shout out to Ariel. Fucking love you for getting me this job a year ago when I needed it most. Fuck the managers, fuck this company, fuck this position, and fuck that big lazy bitch Chris Price. I fucking quit.
Damn, I felt that.
Fuck this place.
Love it.
Was people cheering?
Did you have the videos of the other angles?
No, I did not
Okay,
get
so
the other
there's-
angles.
There's other people there, and they cut like only like 3 seconds of
Like
it,
at
but
the
you
end,
could,
right?
yeah, you could see like someone recording the audio, and all the workers going, "Oh shit, yeah!"
That's tight.
That's tough.
And then her follow-up was, she says, "Hey, I just want to come on here because my mom told me that I need to clear it up, that she didn't raise me to use that type of language, but other than that, she's really proud of me." I'm like, "Oh,
I have to let y'all know that I'm not trash because I want to get my mom off the hook, but fuck Walmart. And she goes, that's fucking right. I didn't teach you that shit, daughter.
Wow.
That's fucking right. His mom's cussing at her.
Where did this take place?
So what?
Where was this?
Yeah, what
This
city?
was in Lubbock, Texas, at a Walmart. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
wasn't
trying to
Walmart
find the
sus?
other videos.
I guess they have some racists and perverts there.
Can she get in trouble for that after, even though she's quitting?
I had an argument with a worker at Walmart because I didn't know he was special. So I came in and I was like, hey, do you guys have propane here? Because I got a propane tank. Do you guys do the exchanges? And he goes, yes, we sell propane. And I'm like, all right, how do I do this? And he's like, do you have a propane tank? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And he goes, okay, what I think you should do is you need to get your propane tank and then we can exchange it. And I'm like, I know, that's what I said. And I started fucking fighting with them because I was
that
like,
was so fast!"
well, because no.
That seems very descriptive.
Because the way he was telling me was like, I felt like he's calling me a dumbass because he's repeating the same shit that I said. So it was like,
That's what I said.
I was like, why are you being so fucking sarcastic with me? And I was like, and I looked at my friend and I'm like, oh shit, bro, he's just dumb. I'm stupid. Because I thought that he.
Just 2 idiots talking to me.
Yeah.
It's like the Spider-Man meme.
I was like, oh fuck, ooh, I fucked up, and I'm like, okay, I got it.
Did you have your hair like that too? That would have been even dope.
This was ages
Like
ago.
2 idiots.
Wow, I honestly, I love it. I mean, we all clapped because we were down for it. You know what I mean?
And we felt it.
Yeah.
Can she get in trouble for that?
I'm not a fan of shit like that. Like,
No?
That's not defamation.
You know, we did a video here about someone quitting over the fact that she smoked weed. Like it was a news anchor or something, and she like quit on air.
She was, because she was
was
like
pretty
pro
epic,
weed
too.
before weed was legal. And she was like pushing for weed, and she was like, you know what? I'm out. Like
Fuck
she even
this
cussed.
job. Yeah, she said fuck. She did fuck this job or something.
Wow.
Like that. Yeah.
She got in trouble.
Here's the video.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking
That's the one. Yeah, sound on.
This is the
Oh, you
other,
just got
other
it?
perspective.
Yeah.
yeah, just someone. It's like so short.
God, people, please edit like the thing. Oh my God. Are those workers?
Yeah.
Those are just they're workers.
It's mixed. Yeah, but there are workers.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay, I will say, I don't know if I would have done that route personally. I'm trying to think if I would ever do
Right.
that.
Yeah, you just wouldn't show up.
But right, because I just don't show up.
She doesn't even know she's fired.
Listen, apparently I'm still working at Gilly Hicks. Well, actually, I think they closed. I don't know. It was the Braun underwear chain of Abercrombie. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if but honestly, if you're really mad, like that shit might happen. Like if it was like a really bad day and I was so triggered by something that, you know, especially if it was like a privileged white man, like, you know, telling me this and that, who knows what'll happen. See the intercom phone thing, then you just grab it and fucking go off.
Yeah, maybe in the heat of the moment kind of thing, but then like it looked like she had written it down and she was reading
Like
it.
an award
Right.
speech.
Yeah.
So like,
You gotta remember.
Who are all the people I need to fuck
Yeah.
to?
Like
yeah,
a
she put
Grammy
thought
speech.
into it, so that means like she could have addressed it to HR, like
Right.
someone over the manager's head. If it was obviously there was problems with the manager, and then like if really nothing happened, I felt like that would be my last resort.
But that wouldn't have made her viral. Maybe she was really strategic about this. You know what I'm saying?
That is funny though.
I
It's
mean,
like a Grammy
obviously,
speech.
there are classier ways to go by doing this, but at the end of the day, who the fuck is gonna look at your Walmart resume? You could pretend that you never worked there, ever.
No one
could
would
get
ever
a different
know.
job and get a fucking different job reference.
And to be honest,
Go for it, girl.
and if you
Do
go-
your shit.
If you go to your next job and you say that there was just like, you know, discrimination and sexism, etc., I feel like
That's it.
you have to take her word for it, you know? And also in terms of going to HR, it's tough, boo, because the system is fucked. You know what I mean? Like she could have gone to HR, but they might have been like more white privileged men. You know what I mean? So it's just hard to.
They're protecting the managers at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's almost like she felt so helpless that no one was gonna have her back. So just fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, and there's different types of people, right? Like if I was in her shoes, I'm not that type of person. So for me, I'd be like, I'm fucking out. I would tell my coworkers like, hey, this is what happened, and then I would bounce. But yeah, there's people that are down to do that shit, and those are the ones that are like, fuck yeah, they're the crusaders. That's just not me.
Some of it did seem very personal. Obviously, when you start throwing like first and last names out and like going down department lines and then saying like, I hope you wouldn't talk to your daughters the way you talk to me. Like, there may have been certain like things that like people deserve to kind of get put on blast. You know what I mean? Like,
honestly, like considering like what she's saying, I like believe her. You know what I mean? So it's like she put it on the internet. So now homeboy who is like misogynistic or whatever, hopefully his wife sees it and he gets in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I worked at this place similar to Walmart. Let's call it Barget.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
certain
good. I
store
can't guess
with
it.
a red polo shirt. And I remember
Khakis pants?
khaki pants was the uniform. Yeah, but I don't want to put it on blast, so we're gonna call it Barget.
Yeah.
Right? It's not what you're thinking about, okay? It's not Whole Foods.
I didn't say.
Okay? You said Whole Foods. It's not Whole Foods.
I said Coal Foods.
No. But I remember I had this incident with the manager there. She was really condescending, right? And she just fucking got on my nerves. And I had a little bit of problems with rage back then. And I was a cart technician, which means I collect carts.
It's a fancy term.
Right? And I remember as soon as she told me, I was like, what the fuck? And I grabbed the carts and I got a whole line of them and I just ran and charged it as if I was trying to break through the door, and I slammed it through the whole thing. And then this one Asian guy was like, hey, you almost ran me over. And I couldn't even say shit to him. And I just walked off and I got more other carts and I slammed it against the gate and I just started slamming more carts inside. And then they were like, Joseph, we need to talk to you. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get fired. And I went inside the room and then we were having a discussion. And then like, I was like, man, she was being a fucking bitch to me, this and that. And then they're like, I think everyone knew like what a mean person that manager was. So they were just kind of calm me down and I didn't get fired.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, and I was like thinking, I should have gotten fired for that.
Did she get fired?
Yeah, did she get fired?
No, I think everyone knew what. Okay, so she had a problem with if she was frustrated, she would bully the subordinates, so that
Power trip.
they know how she would piss a lot of people off. So I think that they were kind of like, well, I've never acted that way, and I'm all like always pretty much stellar. So.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if you should have gotten fired. I don't think you should have gotten fired because like, you had a.
I
like, it's
endangered
not like,
the customers.
You should have.
Like he's a liability.
oh, because you were swinging it all.
I didn't stop. There were people walking back and forth, and I was just like bulldozing the
He
cart.
just said an old Asian man was like, you almost hit me. So
Yeah,
the
I'm
next
like,
thing
I
he did
don't
was
give a
keep
fuck.
going.
Boom!
You would have been on a TikTok then if that happened in today's time.
Yeah. You know in the entrance where the carts go in? I was just fucking launching carts inside. Boom!
I think I also kind of have like an anger issue as well. Like maybe still to this day, but I remember just speaking of carts. He's going for it. Did you get it?
Dang, that was some Miyagi shit right
Did you get
there.
it? But I thought we weren't gonna hurt the flies anymore because she already lost her baby. Oh, that was cousin. That was the auntie. Yeah. But I remember one time, just speaking of carts, I remember because my dad, I feel like he really liked my cousin better than he liked me. Like that's just well, we don't need to unpack it all fully. But like,
I got it already.
it's his sister, my aunt's daughter. Anyway, the point is, I remember one time we were at Costco and I was pushing the cart, and then my dad literally was walking with my cousin like in front of me. And with like his arm around my cousin, like all fucking like as if she was his fucking daughter. And I got so mad, I fucking pushed the cart at her.
And it hit him in the back.
That's the worst. It hit the back of their feet.
No, but here's the thing. So it was Costco. It was one of those flat carts.
Oh,
it was a big bitch.
That big
So
one.
it hit my dad in the back of the foot, and he like fell onto it. His butt was onto the, and I was like, oh sorry. Like I just was so mad. Speaking of cart anger, nothing. I was like, oh oops or whatever.
It was an accident, sorry.
He's like, that's why I like her more. My daughter's a cunt.
No.